Alright, today's video is going to be on planting an apple tree. Now, what you want to do, the tree that we're planting right here, this is a Honeycrisp. This was not grown locally, but it was bought at a local nursery. Who knows where this came from? But you're always supposed to buy from a local grower. That way your tree has a better chance of getting a good start on its life. Now they say to dig a hole twice as round as the base of your tree. So I've gone ahead and done that. One other trick I've read about was when you get your hole at the bottom, give it a good loosen up with a whatever this tool is. Give it a couple one of these. Make it very loose down there at the bottom. Another thing I read online was do not dig a circular hole, which I have at the top. However, at the bottom, I'm going sideways and I'm loosening up in a square formation. Now, I read somewhere, but since I probably don't read too often, I probably watched a YouTube video, and it said in the comments, if you dig a square hole, the roots they root, they'll find a corner, and your tree will have more support. So I did a nice star shape down there with that. And then next thing you want to do is be real gentle when you're pulling this out of the bucket. Oh yeah, nice and loose. Oops, that fell in. It's not supposed to. Always best to have a helper. Okay, there you go. Now, your tree is grafted. Let me come over here and show you what it's grafted to. Down here, it's grafted to a bigger tree right here. And this portion is the apple tree. Now, what you want to do next, you want to bust up this root-bound root system. Enough so that the roots lay all helter-skelter rather than in this circular pattern, because it's probably grown for the past, maybe as many as 2 or 3 years in that bucket. And so you want to break it up like this, get it nice and broken up. Okay, that really came apart nice. Now we're falling over. Okay, now one thing I like to do, I read this somewhere, or probably actually just watched a YouTube video, and it said to get a stick, a PCV rod, this one happens to be 3/4 of an inch, and drill down at the base and put that down in the bottom of your apple tree hole, just like that. All right, this one's straight up and down. The last one I did was kind of at an angle. But when you water this tree, especially when it gets very hot in the summertime, what will happen is the water will go where you want it, down low to the roots. Rather than the root system trying to find water above, it'll actually have the water down where it needs it, down at the bottom. This is getting be a very long video, but right there's my water. And this is not just any water, this is water that I collected from rainwater. That way we don't have any chlorine or that type of thing in our water. It's not city water. And it gives it a little better chance. I guess you could call it organic water. And since the mills have all shut down around here, we don't have any of that kind of pollution. And then my dog thought she'd be very helpful and help us out right here. Oh, she left a little treat for us. We're going to put that down in there too. Now that's not just any old dog poop. no siree. Yesterday we fed that dog some organically grown beef, actually some bones from a T-bone, and this was grass-fed, organically fed, no steroids in that meat. So that dog poop will be 100% organic. So that will give this apple tree once again a better chance. This again is a apple crisp. Got it at Lowe's for $39.98. And this, do not remove this after you fill back up around the bottom here and you water your plant. Put this down, and it guards down at the bottom so rabbits don't chew the bottom of your apple tree up. Okay, well, that's all I have to say for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something about organic stuff and how useful it is. And in about 5 to 7 years, I might even have an apple tree or two. Have a good day.